Hello. Learning is a process that never dies. That means it's continuous for one's lifetime. And for us developers, learning is almost daily because there are new things coming up. For this case, today I'm going to introduce to you Enlightia and how it helps blockchain developers be able to learn those new things in a faster and a better way. My name is Dalmas. So Enlightia is a learning management system that aggregates blockchain courses from different protocols and also from different sources. That means we just list those already existing courses out there into the platform so that any new developer or any developer who wants to get into a given course, they can find them in a more centralized manner and move from course to course. For example, as a developer, maybe I'm familiar with Ethereum or a Stacknet and I want to move quickly into Celo. That means I have to go ahead and find some sources where I can learn Celo from. But those are more links that I'm adding to my list. That means I have to go to Celo Foundation, go to Ethereum Foundation, go to Stacknet Foundation, and try to find all those different links for their courses that they have listed, maybe on Udemy or on Coursera or any other learning platform. So Enlightia aggregates all those courses into this one platform and allows one to search through the courses and also from all the protocols. That means we are not like limiting the number of protocols. Reason being, we are trying to allow or onboard more developers in an easier way. That means learning's one of the things that onboarding does. So that's one thing that Enlightia does. And another thing about Enlightia LMS is that you can be able to create your own course into the LMS directly. That means you have the full control of your course, including cohort creation, test creation, assignment creation, exams, lessons, and all other nice features that Enlightia encompasses. So I'm going to walk you through how Enlightia looks like. For the current implementation, we have only like displayed one internal course, but those external courses will also be listed here. So if you want to check it out, actually you can visit at v1.lms.livesoftwaredeveloper.com. That's the live URL. So if you come to the LMS, you can be able to see all the listed courses, and if you click on one particular course, you'll be taken to the course outline. That means there's the course outline of that course. Just go look through the course. So this is just the getting started with Stacknet course, but there will be like those main other courses linking out. If a course is linked like from Udemy, it's just a link to Udemy. We are not like moving the resources into Enlightia. Reason being that's like duplicating data, and at the same time, some people do prefer Udemy or Coursera over other learning management systems. But at the same time, why Enlightia is we are aggregating all those blockchain courses into one platform. So a developer doesn't have to go into a community or a group, WhatsApp group, and ask for, can I get Celo course? Can I get a Stacknet course? Can I get NIA course? Can I get Ethereum course? Can I get Optimism course? So, or a Liski course. Instead of going and asking, they'll have this singular link where they can just search through the courses, identify the course they want to go through. If it links outside, then it will redirect them. So if you have a course like listed within Enlightia itself, currently all the courses listed, they are on free tier. We are soon will be introducing paid courses and other features, including generating proof of participation NFTs on Optimism network, and at the same time maybe other networks along the way, but the first network that will be in play is Optimism. So this means students can be able to see their progress. At the same time, the instructors or the institution admins can be able to track the different courses and how they are failing if they're listed on Enlightia. So for the illustration of this, these are the different courses. For example, the course page, how it looks like. And so the students can be able to see the different topics they will be covering in that given course. But for you to be able to, for example, see a given course, you have to be logged in. So if I try to do that, I'll be redirected to the login page and be asked to log in before I proceed. And at the same time, this platform allows the course creators to create different cohorts of the same course, meaning you can be able to have students of cohort 1, students of cohort 2. It's like reusing the same course but with different resources. So for cohort 1 it will have different tests, for cohort 2 it will have different tests. That means you'll have to be updating all those things all through. Reason as to why it is that way is to allow proper learning. Reusing resources from a previous cohort to the new cohort can lead to students like going ahead and even cheating based on the last cohort. So to avoid that, that's where we have different cohorts. So if I click on this course and go to enrollment, you'll be able to see there are no active cohorts. This means you also be able to control how you are enrolling students, meaning you can batch enroll students into a given course that is in cohort format. And at the same time, you'll be able to see the tests if there are any, and also create lessons, meaning if you want to have a live course, not just like a static course where you just created, added the resources and they moved out, you can create lessons and have live classes along the way. But that's for V2 of our application. That is like links for either an inbuilt Meet or uh, ability to create links outside the system, i.e. using Zoom for recording and all those things. And also more features coming in V2 is proper student course progress. Currently, they'll only be able to see their progress in this specific topic. Yeah, so let me just log in, and in this case, let me just create an account. It'll be quicker that way. So I'll take Dalma Sogembo, and the username I'm going to take here is Shamaldas, with the email cshamaldas@gmail.com. That's the phone number, the gender, and a password. So I'll just log in. There we are. So once I'm logged in, I can be able to go to my student profile. I need to register as a student because currently it's not that streamlined to just register student. So I have my student profile and I haven't enrolled to any of the courses. If I go to the home page, I can now click on getting started with StackNet. And if there's an active cohort here, I can be able to enroll to that given cohort. Otherwise, I can't be able to get started or learn through the course. So if I try to click on a topic, it will redirect me to this page and it will shout, I need to sort of be enrolled to that given course. So that's one way of ensuring that whoever is following the course, you have them in your list. You can be able to see who has enrolled and their current status. So I'm going to log out and log in as an admin. So I'll just log in as an admin. And if I go to instructor profile, you are not allowed to register as an instructor because already I'm an instructor. So I can just click there and I'm redirected to this particular page of an institution. And to create institutions here, you have to call the admin to create your institution. Creating institutions is sort of an admin task, and I can be able to see the courses here. Then I can click edit. Once I'm on this particular page, I can go ahead and add a cohort, and let's call this one cohort 1. And maybe cohort 1 into brackets 2024 August to 2024 SEP, something like that. And the start date, maybe it's when it should have started on 1st of August. I will allow this enrollment and make sure that this cohort is active, then save. So I have that. I'm going to log out and log in as Shamaldas, like that. Submit, and I'll go to the landing page, click on my course, and then click on enrollment. This should be active. Yeah, there we go. So then I can click on enroll. So this cohort is active, so I can just enroll on that given cohort. Then from there I can start from the first topic. I have, for example, I have completed the first topic. I can mark it as complete, go to the next subtopic of topic 1, mark it as complete. So that's how I'll be able to see that I have finished this particular topic or subtopic. Then if I go to the next topic, I have to mark it as complete. That's after I have done the learning. More features into version 2, for example, make sure that somebody doesn't just jump in and mark as complete. Timing each of this, because these topics do have the hours that needs to be spent there. I'll be able to illustrate that in a moment. Then we have the tests here. So one can be able to see any tests that have been set for that given topic or assignment that have been set for that given topic. And exams are more of general, so they'll only be accessed from this particular page of the exams. So if I go back to the admin and click login, go to the institution itself. Now I have one cohort, one student, some media files. But if I click now on the courses, click on this particular course. Now I click on edit, then go to students. So I have one student here, that is cshamaldas@gmail.com or Dalmas Ogimbo. So you can be able to see the exact student who has enrolled to your course. And at the same time, now if there are any tests, you can be able to see any test submissions, and you can actually be able to mark those tests. These tests are generated by AI, so AI helps you write proper tests. That is the questions which are either open-ended or single choice to multi-choice questions. So 3 kinds of questions. That means if you have like a quiz, you want to test out your students quickly, you can do so. The next version will be containing a timed quiz or a timed test, where you can be able to time your students to do the test in a given specified period. Let's say 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or even 10 seconds, whichever the time, so that you can be able to run a quick quiz in the class to check the status of the students. So also adding courses, there we go. That's the page of adding a course. All the students that have enrolled to the various courses, and we'll be finding like the information about that student on this particular institution. That is any course that they have enrolled that is under this institution. They'll be able to see, you'll be able to see or track it here, meaning you can be able to track the student progress. Going up, we have instructors. So for instructors, you have to sort of invite an instructor. You pass in the email, and the instructor has to be a registered user on Enlightia platform. Next, we have the admins, same as instructors, but with more features. Unlike instructors who can only work on courses, admins can be able to add new courses, but instructors can go ahead and add things like tests and all other things. Next, we have contact forms. So the contact forms will be covering anybody who has contacted you in one way using the contact form of the institution. So each institution will be having its own like contact form, and that's where the data will be visible. So that's it about Enlightia. I do believe I have given you some insight about the system that we are working on. Thank you.